Rory? Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, we are going strong, hopefully, for Vlogtober day. I don't know what day this is going up, so. Ooh, I am not liking this light. Hold on, brighten this up. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. I just started hearing it. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about everybody else. Oh, that's gonna irritate me in the background. So on this episode, I am going to talk about my list of things that I want to do for autumn projects. I'm going to be talking about my autumn sewing and knitting projects that I have planned for, you know, the autumn season, because let's be real, it's a state of mind and I love everything about autumn except my seasonal depression. So, where do we want to start with? Obviously on my sewing list, I have Halloween costumes on here because, you know, gotta do some Halloween stuff. So the first thing that I want to make on my sewing list for this autumn is a Fumeterre skirt. So I'm looking at the pattern over here. By Deer and Doe. I've got the pattern printed out and I want to make it in this awesome homespun. This is a full-length maxi skirt, and I want to do the version, which I think is view B, that has the buttons up the front, and there's just something so vintagey, history-bound about it, and how could I not do it in this, like, tan and black homespun for the most autumn of autumn vibes. And being a high elf, of course, it's going to be a maxi skirt, because if you're not going to wear a full-length skirt, I'm going to do it for you. Then I have, where did I put it? I probably should have brought everything over here, but of course I didn't because I am a chaos crafting demon. I was watching Victoria of In the Frau, and while she was in New York Fashion Week, she wore a really cool looking Prada skirt that like had this like, I don't know what it was. I didn't do more research into it, but I saw this skirt. I'll try and insert a picture. I'm sure she has a picture of it. And I really was inspired by this. And I kind of want to do a skirt similar to that style in this fabric, which is like a satiny, I don't know. It's an upholstery fabric because, again, crafting demon in these like really fun little taupe and cream pinstripes. I don't know what skirt pattern I'm going to do it in. I might self-draft it because I can do that if I want to, but let's be real, I would like to make things easy for myself and find a pattern that I can kind of use, or see what patterns I have in my stash to get that done. I then have this, like, I don't know what kind of cotton this is. Is it cotton? I don't know what this fabric is. I have another beautiful autumnal floral print going on here. It's got the blush creamy mauve pink, it's got the burnt umber color, the gold that I love, these sagey greens. It is everything, and I would love to do something that's like, I might do like a pattern hack of the Rose Cafe bustier, which is what the top that I used for the dress that I wore to my sister's wedding, and try and put buttons up the front and do like little tie sleeves. Again, I have, for those of you who don't sew, it might be hard to envision, but I want to make like a little button up the front kind of dress, kind of 90s, with this floral, preferably with no sleeves so I can layer it under some knitwear. But I think, again, this will be like a really big staple in my wardrobe. Oh, looking at my list, I was like, ooh. So I have, this is more of a costume, this is more of a fun, if I get around to it, I really, really, really want to make a pump queen outfit. Yeah, sounds ridiculous, right? I would love to make a corset. Redthreaded definitely has the corset style. I think it's the Georgian style stays. and I want to bedazzle it with these awesome rhinestones. Obviously you can see the back, but these are black and orange and silver, and then this is black, orange, silver, purple, and bedazzle it out because I feel like that speaks to my soul more than a eldritch terror playing a hurdy-gurdy. Oh, okay. And then I had a kilt skirt that my friend Amanda had sent me a pattern. It was a free pattern on Mood. I'll try and insert it. I'd love to make one of these. I feel like it would fit very well in my daily wardrobe, and as you guys know, I'm really trying to create some great capsule pieces that I can wear with everything. Though it is a short skirt, I don't know if there's options to add length to it. I don't really like short skirts, if you've noticed. I will wear them, but they're not my favorite just because I literally have the skin of a ghost, and if you look at my legs, you will see how much of a vampire I actually am. The first project on my knitting list for autumn is the Whisky Neat sweater, which I started. I have the 2 sleeves for it. I don't know where they are. Obviously, it's not interesting to look at. It is a lovely, it's a new pattern by Thea Coleman. This is my first time working with one of her patterns, and I'm very much enjoying it. The construction is where you knit the sleeves and then you can't see my hands. You knit the sleeves and then you knit the body from the bottom up and you attach them. The only other pattern that I've done like this is Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarns Salem sweater. So I'm having a fun time trying a new construction for me. The next on my autumn project list is obviously Love's Rhineback sweater, which is almost done. If you haven't seen that, I talk about it in my podcast episode, so I'll make sure to link that up here. But it's also right here. This is the Dustland sweater by Stephen West of West Knits. And again, it is in a Lion Brand Pound of Love because he's afraid of destroying anything made out of expensive yarn, which we'll get there when we get there. Baby steps. Let's see if I can get that off Sleeve Island. I have my Mostly Ghostly, which I also talked about in the podcast, but for those of you who haven't watched it, here is Mostly Ghostly. I'm almost done. I have an autumn t-shirt, which I wanted to do out of my sock squad for October, where did I put that? We'll insert some B-roll here because I have no idea where it went. I want to make a tee probably out of it, and I will probably just end up using Jessie Mae Designs, the Cozy Classic Light, the one that I always do because I can get away with making a cropped tee out of one skein of fingering weight yarn, and seeing that it's a sock set, I can just add like a little collar accent with the mini, and then do the rest, like the body and the little like just sleeves, which really just we've split for it, and then put a hem on for me, at least. That's what I'll end up doing with the main, the main skein. Can't think of my words. I am talking a million miles an hour. And that's my list for autumn projects. As far as I am concerned, I know for a fact that I am going to turn this list into a Hydra, and every time I finish one, I'm gonna add 2 more things to it. But these are my set in stone. I want to get these done. Obviously, autumn lasts all the way through November, so I'm not just thinking Halloween. I'm thinking the entire autumnal season, all the way to not the winter equinox. Winter solstice. Words, brain, too much filming. Because again, to American Thanksgiving would be the end of autumn for me. As soon as I watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and I see Santa Claus at the end of that parade, it's Christmas mode. Done. Thanks for watching, guys. That is my autumn project makes kind of list. These do not include DIY projects, they're coming, guys. Just as they put, I got some of those coming. I want to know down below in the comments, what are your projects for the autumn? What are you working on? And if you're part of my Halfway to Haunts, go ahead, flaunt it again. I probably know what you're doing, but I would love to hear from you again. So until next time, I'll see you. Stay spooky. And I hope you subscribe and stick around for the rest of Vlogtober. See you guys later. Bye-bye.